Hello everyone, welcome back to Set Play Gaming. My name's Lad, and this is the Gran Turismo 7 Let's Play series, episode number 5. And you remember from episode 4 we had problems getting on the high speed ring track championship, which is a requirement for the menu book item. And you can see that in the top left hand corner. I couldn't figure it out, for whatever reason it wouldn't let me click on it from the world circuit. Now I figured it out, so now we can actually do the race. You can see here it says track day race 1. I'm going to do 2 laps of this, and you can see the difference in the cars that we're going to be racing. If you watched the previous episode, you would have seen I had some problems when I clicked on Asia Pacific region and went to the high speed ring track. It had me racing in sort of some GT Clubman race, and the cars in it were, let's have a look, the Renault Megane, the 208 GTI, Peugeot Sport, MR2, BMW M3, and those things were way too powerful, and so they completely skinned me alive, let's be honest. I finished 14th, and it was kind of embarrassing, and I thought surely there must be something that I'm missing here, so I managed to figure it out. For whatever reason I went back on the world circuit. I was able to click on where it says championships. At first I thought it was an advertisement, because when I was clicking on it the first time it wouldn't let me go on it. I don't know whether it was a delay with the game, I don't know whether it was just an error or a bug, I'm just not sure. But I figured it out, and here we are. You can see already the difference that we're making in terms of the gap in the field. Some of the cars we're racing against are obviously a lot lower as well in brake horsepower. This Peugeot, this Renault Clio, not a Peugeot, this Renault Clio Sport that I'm driving, I think is 216 brake horsepower. It's 200 and something, I know that much. And then the cars that we're racing against are not quite as powerful. So I kind of have a feeling that we're going to probably be in the top 3, place in the top 3. Now what I did do is I did also change the difficulty, so now we're on intermediate. And the reason why that is because even in the higher races that I've been on already with the higher difficulty, we're nowhere near. We're somewhere in the mid section. So that's probably about right for me, at least for the time being until we get better. Now, in terms of the menu book items, I do want to see some natural progression, and so it looks like if we are going to be placed in the top 3, it's because we have a better car, rather than, it's just too easy. So at the moment, it looks like that's working out for me. We'll see how we get on. Now, if you do go on to enjoy this, and this is something that you enjoy seeing on the channel, please consider leaving a comment, and of course, smash a like on it. And if you haven't actually subscribed, consider doing so, because I'm trying to break 400 subscribers. We're just trying to get past this Honda. It's a Civic Type R. I think that's one of the cars you win. So I'm just trying to sort of gear my way towards 400 subscribers. We're only 50 subscribers away, so we can do that, I think, within the next month or so. Get a couple of subscribers each weekend. I think we can knock that out within the next couple of weeks. You guys can help me out, obviously, with suggestions. That'd be great. Like I said, the Gran Turismo 7 Let's Play series is going to be heavily focused on the menu book items. From what I can see, you can get a lot of those cars that are required on the collector's book from winning the races. And obviously the advantage to doing it that way is that you save your credits, and those credits can be turned in for vehicle parts to improve your cars, but also as well you can buy used cars. I haven't really delved that far deep into purchasing cars yet. Obviously I do want to make sure that I save as many credits as I can. We have managed to overtake that first place guy, let's have a look, Fraga, and we finished first here. About half a lap, I think, was left when we took him over. So we finish in first. That's a good result for us. Extra credits, and of course it puts us in good stead for the second race. Let's have a look. So the other guy who finished third was in a Swift Sport. Let's have a look. How many credits did we get? 10,500, we'll take that. And a nice gold, shiny gold trophy. So there's the difference. You see from the last episode, we didn't have this table. Coca Burn finished for... Coca Bun. I was going to say Coca Burn doesn't sound very Japanese. So Coca Bun finished 5th. Here we go. Race day track. So race day 2 at a high-speed ring track, and this time round, so you got 12 points from race 1, and you can see already the weather is different on the second day. We start back in 8th again. Here's Daniel Solis. I'm Daniel Solis. He always has to tell us that he's the instructor. The very same one that I lent you. Yeah, well, he lent it to us, but we still have it in the garage, so I guess we're keeping it. Yeah, you can see the difference in the cars here on the right hand side. So we're gonna probably aim each time we race. We're probably gonna aim for at least the top 3, because that's where the most credits are. And obviously, if you finish in the top 3, you do get awarded a prize car usually. So again, we're looking to sort of build our collector's brochure up, but also we're looking to save credits for a nice purchase at the end of it. I don't know which one it's going to be yet, because like I said, it could be that we end up having to spend a lot of the credits that we've saved up in order to advance ourselves in terms of the car we have, in terms of the power the car has. This race is going to be a little bit more tricky because of the weather, and you can see that we did change the tyres just before this, just to compensate for that. We are going to have to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to braking as well at these corners. Just slow down a bit here. Managed to negotiate this one in 3rd. He's just trying to take over Solis here. He's just ahead of us. A little bit of heavy braking on that corner to come round into the straight. So yeah, guys, what I was going to say was we're going to be heavily focused on menu book items within this play series. And the overall aim obviously is to try and get as many cars as possible. Hopefully by the end of the series we'll have most of the cars, and then the rest of the videos are going to be me basically showing you the races I've competed in, maybe in the form of a highlights package, just to save up for the cars that are, you know, exorbitantly expensive, because from what I've seen, some of the cars are at least 3 million credits, which is obviously going to be a lot of racing. You know, I don't want to show every single pass, every single race that I compete in, just to get to 3 million credits, and that's only one car as well. So there's obviously a lot of grinding to do on this game, especially if you want to try and collect all the cars. I wouldn't have thought that every single car that's on the game is available to you by winning the races, because that'd just be too easy. There's got to be some cars that, you know, are just a little bit harder to get, in terms of, you know, you might have to win a certain number of races to collect the credits to then get the amount of credits that you need. And obviously the higher championship races, I'm guessing, are going to reward you with way more credits anyway. So we're saying 3 million credits seems like a lot, but we don't know, you know, obviously how long that's going to take, especially once we get into the higher championship and higher tier races. We're only in the very, very infancy of this game, so there's still a lot to figure out. As I said, the difficulty has been changed, and so from what I've seen on the game so far, if I go into the harder tier races, I'm finishing around mid-table. So if there's like 16 cars, I'm finishing around 9th or 8th on this current intermediate setting. And I think that's about right for me. You know, I don't want to make it to the point where I'm just not finishing in any solid position. Before it was way too easy, it was on beginner. So now we're on intermediate, we should see some more balance in the races. As I'm saying that, we've eased our way into these 2 races in this championship. That's more to do with the fact that the car we have is probably overpowered compared to the cars that are being raced on this track. I don't think it's to do with the actual difficulty. It's more to do with the brake horsepower. Because like I said, I think this Renault Clio Sport is 216. So this is the final lap, and we're going to finish first in this one as well, which gives us 24 points total. First in both races, despite the weather change as well. And again, it's around the half lap, so given the fact that there's only 2 laps per race in this one, a little less room for error. Is it another 10,000? Yes, it is. Another 10,500 for us. We'll bank that. And you can see there we finished 4 points ahead of Fraga. And now we're at 153,790. So lots of nice credits. Number 1 overall. To get 15,000 credits for that as well. So we're going to jump even higher now. 168,000. It's given us a choice here to select a card. Let's see. We go for the middle one. Nice. So there's different ones that you can get there. And there we go. We've got the Swift Sport 2017. Our collector level has increased as well. I don't think we need to see that. And there's the final results. Yeah, so you can see there below where it says championship. Finishing the top 3. So we definitely did that. Let's go back to the cafe now. And we just see. We tick that one off. Brand Central is now open for business. Brand Central offers 21st century production cars and race machines for purchase. So rather than be the used car lot, it's actually brand new cars. Tsukuba Circuit's been unlocked, I'll have to give that a go. Suzuka Circuit's also been unlocked, I'll have to give that a go. And then Brand Central is open. The next menu book item is Japanese sports cars, so we're going to have a look at that. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to smash a like and leave a comment. And I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play series that I'm doing. I'm working as hard as I can on each series on my channel. And hopefully we're back in a couple of days with the next menu book item. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. See you later.